Hello, everybody. It is me. It is Church Price. That's right. I'm in my bed. I'm making a video in bed. There's no cool background on my sweatshirts and ray guns and stuff. It's just me, my pillow, and my other pillows, and it's laying back. I just got off work, and I really wanted. I haven't uploaded in like a month. I've uploaded like videos in between it, but they weren't actual stuff. It was just like little bits and bobs that I did. Like one of them was the fire tower with my friends. Another one was um, I don't even remember. That's how stupid they were. That they're not that important. So I decided to do this. I'm gonna try this new thing. I hope that it keeps glitching and bugging up. I hope everything comes out okay. I hope this looks fine. We're gonna try this because why the fuck not? I'm very uneducated and very unorthodox when it comes to this whole YouTube thing. So why not stay unorthodox and uneducated when it comes to this YouTube thing? I'm using a new camera right now. I hope it looks better than my laptop's one. My buddy Murphy gave it to me. It's like 720. If this doesn't look good, I'm gonna try the other one. It's apparently 1080. We're moving up in the world. But from my point of view, I'm looking at myself talk to the big computer screen. It does not look. It's not stable either. That's why it keeps shaking. No, stop. Yeah. So I hope this works. I gotta stop moving so much. I just so much preamble. I have so much preamble. I wanted to talk about Loki season 2, episode 1, because there's a scene in this movie. It's not a movie, in this show, that just ruins the entire show right away. And it's so appalling. It's so bad that I just have to talk about it because it just pissed me right off. Exceptionally pissed me right off, you know? So Loki is going through time. He's time slipping, right? There's a little backstory for the first episode. I'm explaining the first episode. I'm not spoiling anything. I mean, the first episode's out there. This is the first. It doesn't spoil much. It's just the first one. So he's time slipping. He's going in and out of like the past of the TVA and the present TVA that he's a part of, and it's a pretty cool gimmick. I like it. It looks fucking horrific when he does it too. If you haven't seen it yet, just wait till you see it. It's horrific. He's like, he looks like, as someone said, he looks like bubble gum getting like ripped apart or whatever, and he kind of does. It's great, 100% love it. But he does a thing in like the first 5 minutes. It just makes everything else worthless. I don't even want to watch the show anymore. So he jumps onto this car, right? And then it's like a mail truck. He hops off the side. He jumps on this car, and the car starts going, and the lady freaks out when she sees Loki in the back, and he's all like, "Oh, hello," and she's like, "Oh, no, the camera fell. No, I scratched my nuts and the camera fell. I'm back. It's a different angle now. I don't know what I did." All right, but so they're flying the ship. She goes, "Ah," and she crashes on the statue, and the statues crumble, whatever. But then he's flying through it, and she crashes in the little hub room where I think his name's Casey was, like the old what is this? What did he do? He was like a analyst or whatever. So he crashes into that room where like the big old hub was, where he found the drawer of Infinity Stones and shit, and the car crashes with him into the window, and that's all fine and dandy. I don't care about that part, but the car then falls, right? Like 50 feet. Like it leans over because it's like on the side. So it's like teeter tottering out the window. So luckily, when she crashed, the back part went. So Loki got thrown out, but she's still in the front. So then it starts teetering forward like this slowly. And it like the hood of the car is facing downward and it's going, and it is a flying car. It like hovers over the air, but it's like going down. So it's like, and the way the scene plays out, I'm not kidding. The car falls and it goes down. And if you had the subtitles on, it literally says loud thud or thuds or whatever, right? So the lady's dead. She is completely, utterly hopeless. Her life is gone. She's not on the sacred timeline anymore. Part of the TVA. I don't even know what the fuck she was doing. She was like a male person, I guess. Dead. Worthless. Not important. She's gone, right? 100%. She's just out of the picture. As she should have, because you literally heard the car crash into the ground from like miles upon miles up in the air. But then they do this thing. If you pay attention in the back, you see it start flying away again. Ah, I get so angry. I dropped the camera. It starts flying away again. And it's like, bro, what? No, you are dead. You just died. Loki killed you. You know, like he 100%. Well, I guess he didn't outwardly kill her, like per se, but it was like by proxy because he was in her car and she crashed because he was in her car. But still, you are dead. It literally said loud thud. What are you doing? Can no one die in these fucking shows anymore? Not even meaningless characters like the mail woman in the mail truck. No one can just die because they play it off as a joke. Loki crashes through the door. Oh no! Like Loki crashes through the door and he's like, "I'm fine. I'm fine. Don't worry about it. I'm fine." And then the lady falls and she dies. She definitely dies, by the way. I'm just pretending she's dead. And then he's like, "Oh, she's fine, she's fine." And then she flies away. So they play it off like a little goofy little joke, which is funny until you realize she's not dead. She is fine because her car's zooming out in the background. What was that? Are you kidding me? That's disgusting. It is horrible, and it ruins the entire show. Because if this one male woman can't even die by falling off a large cliff and having her car crash onto the ground. And yeah, okay, maybe it did fall head first, by the way. Or if it didn't, it would have flipped over. So it would have fallen like flipped over. Like the hood would be on the bottom and the tires would be on top and everything. But it did fall like head first, and it did hit the ground. And even if it didn't, even if the wheels hit the ground or the bottom part hit, she's still dead. There's like hundreds of miles of up there. But here's the thing: if not even this person can die, why would I assume anyone else can? It's like, what the fuck are you doing? Why would you do that? It was so unnecessary to show her flying back. You could have had her fall, crash, burn in a fiery pit of agony, and like whatever. I wouldn't have cared. I didn't think about it. I wouldn't have thought about it afterwards. I'm only thinking about it now because I saw her fucking little yellow milk truck fly away. But by the way, this doesn't ruin the show. By the way, it's actually very good. The episode is very amazing. It's very good. Tom Hiddleston and Owen Wilson have perfect chemistry on screen. Work very well together. Hiddleston plays Loki like a fucking magician. Well, I guess he is a magician. That was a weird word to try to give emphasis to it, but he plays him like a fiddle. 100%. He is Loki. Like no one else could ever play this character in my mind. Just like how Tony Stark is Iron Man. Tom Hiddleston is, you can tell how passionate he is with the character. He brings a lot of energy and he works really well. And the episode by itself is very good, and it keeps you engaged. I really am excited for the next episode and what's going to happen next. And they have the goofy little kid from the Goonies in it. He also just won that Oscar for Everything Ever All at Once, which was an amazing movie as well. And I'm so glad he's in it. And he just plays this like social outcast, antisocial sort of guy who can't really take social cues very well. Like there's a part where Owen Wilson has to do this thing. He's like, "Are you ready to see some huffing? You never huffed before?" It makes more sense if you've seen the scene, but and then he's just like, his name's Obi. So Obi's just like, okay, and then walks away. Like he takes nothing seriously. He's just so casual about it all until he does need to be serious, and he does. And it's very good. He's a very funny character. I love it. I think he's probably my new favorite one, honestly, probably, mostly because of nostalgia, because I know that's the kid from the fucking Goonies. I know most people know him from, I think it was Indiana Jones' Temple of Doom, but I've never watched the Indiana Jones movies. I was never that interested in them, and I'm pretty sure he like beats the kid in the movies. I don't. I like the Goonies where he has the little thing on his belt that pops out with the fist. And he punches the guy in the face. I think it's great. I have always he was my favorite part of the Goonies, and right now he's my favorite part of Loki. The show is good. This was just a goofy little video of me talking about this one thing that I saw that I just really I don't it just kept sticking in my head. Like, why would you do that? Like, seriously, why? It does bring up the fact though, if she can't even die, who is going to die? Nobody. I don't think anyone will. I don't think they're gonna kill Owen Wilson. No, not the guy that was in Cars. They wouldn't do that. If they did, I'd go, wow. But that was it. Hopefully this satisfies a couple things. Like I said, I haven't uploaded a very long time. If you listen to the preamble, I haven't uploaded a long time, like an actual video where I sat down and did it and edited it, whatever. I hope I play a clip of the thing if I can get it. I don't know how to do that. I hope I can play a little clip just so you get the little context I'm talking about. I'll cut it in between my little cuts, my shitty little cuts that I do that are very clearly there and they're not hidden and they're very bad. Um, but thank you for watching. If you did, I hope this all worked. I hope I'm not going to turn the camera off and my microphone didn't work because the cameras were plugged in and I was using different things. I hope not. I hope this worked. I hope all my time was worth it because if not, then no one's ever seen this. This is never making the light of day and this is going to get deleted. But if you watched it, if you are watching this, thank you for watching. I very much appreciate it. Hope you have a good one. And I'm not going to ramble anymore. Goodbye.